What's better than Deluxe Leadfoot? Human Alliance Leadfoot. You know what's better than the Deluxe Leadfoot for $12.99? Human Alliance Leadfoot for $14.99. Went to Target today and, walking around, I did see Prime figures, and I was this close to buying a Cliff Jumper. They had a Cliff Jumper. They had about 2 Cliff Jumpers, 50 Bumblebees, 1 Soundwave, and 2 Wheeljacks. I was gonna pick up myself a Cliff Jumper, and I grabbed it, and I was walking around, and I saw this, and I was like, oh, clearance! So I grabbed it. They also had the movie trilogy Deluxe Prime with a trailer, but I really did not want to dish out $30 on a Deluxe that had a really crappy trailer. So let's talk about the box itself. Just a normal Human Alliance box, except we got the silver thing, meaning that's exclusives, so they're only at Target. Pause right here if you want to read it. Here we got an oddly mistransformed picture of Leadfoot, Steeljaw, and then Sergeant Detour inside Leadfoot. Steeljaw converts into missile launcher. Picture Sergeant Detour, and then flip it on the bottom. You got a picture of the ugly, stupid Human Alliance stealth Bumblebee wannabe thing. But pretty nice artwork actually in the background. Really, really like it. So yeah, really nice. My friend Sea Spray from up in Canada. Not sure if you guys know him, Sea Spray 717. He said Human Alliance up in Canada were on sale for $10. $10 over here in the U.S. is probably like, well, $10 from Canadian dollars down here is probably like $7 U.S. dollars. So, that's really cheap. So let's open this guy and see what it's like. So here we have Leadfoot out of his box, and he comes with his little dog Steeljaw, this missile, and Sergeant Detour. So let's talk about Sergeant Detour first. He looks way better than any other of the Human Alliance figures. He actually, is better proportioned than Sam. Sam has like a really weird looking body and then super long legs. While Sergeant Detour, he actually looks like a real person. So if you open the door, could put him in there. And just like the other ones, there's like a little peg on the seat and then a hole in his back that will hold him somewhat into place. And there you have Sergeant Detour inside the car. Now Steeljaw is his like little dog friend thing. He wasn't in the movie, or at least he was, but I might not have noticed it. You can open his mouth, kind of like he wants to eat something. You can also take the tongue out, but I like to keep it in just so that I won't lose it. And he does somewhat transform, but we'll get to that later. And there's a cool little chain. So now on to Leadfoot himself. So he is a Impala NASCAR stock car, and this is the Target exclusive US version. So he's got the Target logo. It says Impala Chevrolet Autobot logo right there, and the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series logo. Tom's Cottonelle, another Target logo. Energizer and Lysol. So he's got a couple bit of sponsors, and I think Repro Labels has more that'll go on here, and a couple more stickers to make him look more like real life NASCAR. Here he is next to his brothers. Sadly, besides the Cyberverse version, this is the only version of Leadfoot that we're going to get in the US, since they just canceled the deluxe version, which was really, really sad for me. Well, not like sad, but you know, disappointing. That's what I meant to say. So yeah, he's a lot bigger, as you can see. So, you know, now my wreckers, at least we can get the Cyberverse wreckers, you know, but it's just not the same. Next to Bumblebee, he's about the average size of a Human Alliance. But, you know, of course, Bumblebee's going to be bigger because NASCAR stock cars are smaller than street, like, cars. He does have 2 MechTech ports out in his vehicle mode, but I have tried a bunch of MechTech weapons. Here we have the deluxe ones. They just pop out, like, since it's spring-loaded, they just pop out. They don't even stay in. And it was, I think, Roadbusters was the only one that actually stayed in, which out of the deluxe ones. Here's top spins. Top spins would just fly out. Megatrons. The Voyagers are the only ones that I noticed that would actually stay. So, you know, if they advertise him as MechTech, but he doesn't have that many MechTech options. So, other than just putting Sergeant Detour in here, there's really no other point or gimmicks in his vehicle mode. Yeah, sorry about that, but like I said, in his vehicle mode, he doesn't have that many, like, options for MechTech. He does have MechTech ports under here, but, you know, it just won't work. That's pretty much it for his vehicle mode. Steeljaw will, though, fit. See, you got a little MechTech peg right there, and that will fit in the back. But we'll get to that later. Alright, transformation. Go ahead and open the doors. Alright. I don't know why that won't open. Push them down. They're on like this little like hinged thing, slider mechanism that will allow them to slide. So yeah. Then you take the back, unpeg it, and then kind of untab the top. This will flip up, and then here you can see that it'll lock in. So just kind of push it down until you hear like a snap. There you go. Spin it around. Then you take the legs and fold them out like that. Flip out the toes. Extend them out. This will flip around, and then there's a little like hole right there, and then that will, so the side will tab into there. Same with this side. I'll just tab right on in there. Except for some odd reason, this side is on mine. I don't know if it's just on other ones, but sometimes it won't tab in. There we go. Alright. Back here, you want to flip out the spurs, the heel spurs, and then you have to pull them out until you hear like a light peg or light snap, kind of like that. You got to make sure that they're locked into place, or else he won't have enough support because he's really back heavy. Let's see. Yeah, this will. separate from that. I kind of just like to flip these up, and then the wheels, oh, not sure if you're able to see that. Sorry about that. The wheels you flip up, and then and then the doors you take, and then they will fold forward. And then this will unlock his arms, so you will be able to open those. So yeah, you just kind of extend the arms. Flip down the seats, and then this little like bar will fold forward. So once you do that, you will actually, there's like a little lever right here, a little like peg thingy. Push that forward, and then this will reveal his head. Alright. Okay, so take his torso and then slide it forward. Because remember how we had to slide it back in order to, you know, like fold over this. Kind of slide it as much as you can. So like around right here. Alright. This will fold in back. Alright. And then I'm gonna push that forward. Push down the little panels right there. Kind of move these to the side. Bring them forward like this. And then arms, you will flip out like that. So just kind of pull them down like that. Make sure the MacTech port is facing out. The doors, well, you can flip them up. Mine really, for some odd reason, don't like to. I'll just fix that out. Sorry about that. One of the birds is trying to get out, but yeah. Okay, so for some odd reason, my doors don't like to flip up. Pretty much how as far as they would go, but usually they'll go up. So yeah, like the instructions say, in order to like peg this thing in, you have to do that little thing with a peg. But I noticed that even if you don't do it, like his legs won't move. So you know they'll be there, and you don't have to worry about them like getting loose. So he is kind of back heavy, and from the side he looks really, really, really weird. So yeah. And that's pretty much it in his robot mode. This is one of the very, very, very few figures that almost every single person that you do a review on does at least one part of the transformation different. I like to do mine like this. I have seen some people do like the entire chest like down here to make him look more movie accurate. I'm still trying to find a video that will show more in depth of how to do that, because whenever I find a video, they just show it and they don't even bother to show how they did it. But so if I ever figure out how to do it, I'm gonna do my own video so that I can show you guys how to do it. Some people also like to pop these out, kind of like as a collarbone. I don't really like how that looks. Yeah, so I really don't like to put that collarbone out just because I like this to be covered. Some people also do this. You know, you could also do that. That just makes this look more like pushed in, if you know what I mean. His head, you can't take off that sunglasses. Those will fold up on in there, but he looks kind of weird. There's like a little lever in the back, right here, that will pull them out and in. I like to leave them on. Alright, let's move on to Steel Jaw. Like I said, on this mode, you can peg him in onto his hand. So once you peg him on into his hand, he's like on a little leash. And if you don't want him to be walking a dog, what you can do, let's set Leadfoot apart. Take his chain, take it off. These will transform him like that. Put in the missile. Now he's a missile launcher. So let's bring back Leadfoot, and he will peg into the side right here. Hold up. Sorry about that. Oh, there goes the missile. Really, really tight. Let's see, where does this go? Right here. There we go. So now he has a missile launcher. And you push on the head, and that will fire it. So now to put him into Human Alliance mode, or the weapon mode, you fold that down, flip in his wheels. I'll kind of flip forward that. These will flip out. And Sergeant Detour will... Oh. He'll fit right on in there. And I don't know why he does not want to stand up. Stand up! He's really back heavy. There we go. So basically what you're supposed to do is just pretty much like make these little guns that he can hold on to. Like. Now, I don't know why mine doesn't want to. Oh, yeah, yeah, my bad. These were supposed to be flipped forward. There you go. Alright, so these will go over the wheels. And of course is. Alright, there we go. So then now he will fit in. But I don't know why he'd be really uncooperative. Well, you get the point, you know, like these will flip over and yeah. You basically get the point. I don't know why you would want to keep him in this mode. He just looks odd. This is also another way that I've seen people transform it. I really don't like the way this looks. I just like to keep him in the way he is. Well, the way that I put him. He could also, or actually he can't, actually. Unlike Bumblebee, you know, he'd be sitting backwards. So here he is next to Deluxe Thundercracker. And Thundercracker is just a bit shorter, and that's just because Leadfoot is a really, really short figure. That is pretty much it. Oh yeah, you can put Steeljaw on here, and he'd be kind of like a shoulder blaster thingy. But it just looks weird. So yeah, but this is just it's just one of those figures where it's your opinion to how he will look like. Depending on the person is how they will transform it. You know, every single review that I've seen of this guy is different. So just if at first before when I kind of transformed him like this, I really did not like him, but he grew on to me. Do I recommend this? When he was $30, no. But if you find him now on clearance, definitely pick him up because he's a decent figure. And just in case they release a Human Alliance top spin, just so you can have all three. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next.